All right, so what we're trying to do here is we want to get your, oh, I can't do it here. Oh yeah, we want to try to get your right pelvis to come up because it keeps shifting down and it just keeps it all. We don't want to move. You tend to compensate above, and we want to shift that compensation. In standing, you bend to the right. So we want to shift that compensation, and so it's not shoulders. We want to try to, instead of bending by bending the thoracic spine, we want to try to get the pelvis to go up. I'm sorry, the pelvis to go down. And over here, because this side is the one that's not, the left side is not doing as much, we want to try to turn on the QL, the obliques on the left side so that by pulling the right hip, the left pelvis up, we are then taking the right pelvis down. And we're not going to do it through the shoulder movement. We're doing it through the lower half movement down there. So we're going to try to not use the legs, and you're going to sit on a higher surface. A mirror is helpful, but the most important part is just to feel, right? So the reason why we put you on, put a little something under your left foot is so that it keeps you from using your hip flexors. Yeah. And I want your left hand to push down on the seat, if you can, or the bed, so that it keeps you from using your lats or your shrugging or whatever. Your right hand's gonna go on your chest because I want you to avoid breathing into your chest. We're gonna be very calmly breathing through the diaphragm, so only belly breath. From belly breath, we would then move to rib opening, but this chest breathing we're gonna avoid. And so taking a moment, having music was a good way for you, and using it maybe every other beat to engage the side body and lift through the obliques to go up and then relax. All right, try that one more time on your own. And I'm bringing it up nice and close, and your awesome horizontal lines are perfect because the movement is so subtle, right? Yes, and you're doing a really nice job keeping control. I can see your quad wanting to help a little bit. That's okay. But it's a very subtle movement. So being an athlete, you are so used to doing that you've compensated for so long since this hip replacement that I want you to get back to basics and work on that breath while engaging the side that's been inhibited for years. And take your time, put some music on, and just breathe. I know it can get frustrating, but these are the simple movements that are going to help us bring back that normal movement pattern that you've put aside for so long.